Good morning. So today I'm going to experiment with a new format. Just my phone, a mic, and me talking, and we'll see how it goes. So there's this narrative that I'm wondering about. I keep hearing about it. I just watched this amazing movie last night called Fantastic Fungi, and I don't like mushrooms to eat. I can't stand the texture. I don't really like the taste, but this movie was incredible and it was really amazing. Felt great, heartwarming, and inspired afterward. And so part of the reason I'm doing this right now, I'm keeping on with that inspiration. And so the narrative that it was in this movie too. It's this idea that the explorers, the monitors, modern people came to, the New World, to America, Columbus, whoever, and then again later the army and westward expansion brought disease to the indigenous, to the natives, and the natives all died, whether it was smallpox or whatever. They didn't have the whatever it was to survive, and the modern diseases decimated them, and that's the narrative. And the part that I never hear, that's been just rattling around in my head, is why didn't the native people, the indigenous people, have any of these diseases? Obviously they didn't. That's part of the narrative. And so if they didn't have them, why are we trying to make them live like us? Why aren't we going to the indigenous and the native people and asking, how are they living? What are they doing that's allowing them to live disease-free? And so it just drives me bonkers every time I hear it. I'm like, like the Hadza, they're and these other hunter-gatherer tribes that are still around. Those diseases didn't wipe them out. As far as I know, they don't have any vaccines, they don't have any medical care. They're still going strong. And what else? And the hunter and these tribes, they have tourism as part of their thing now, and all kinds of Westerners, moderners go visit them. People with all kinds of diseases, vaccines, no vaccines. Why haven't we wiped out these tribes? Why are they still around? The narrative doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't add up. I can't, someone explain it to me. How is this possible? How is these two ideas that modern disease wipes out people that don't have, that are primitive, backwards, whatever you want to say, whatever the stereotypical, slur of how they're living, savages. Why are they still around? Why are they healthier than we are? And what is it about our modern lifestyle that makes us so full of disease? Like, why are we keep making ourselves so sick? How is it about the way we're living that we're not thriving? So that's what I want to talk about. And if you have an idea about this, or if the part of me is reluctant just to say I think the narrative is crap, it's total BS, but I don't know. Part of me, it's one of these things. It was so embedded in me growing up and as a child that it's hard to imagine that it's total nonsense, but especially now with all this stuff going on, 2020, and the year of just the world doing weird stuff. So thanks for watching, and man, this is hard to talk. Fucking editing. I miss editing, being able to stop, pause, or like have something in front of me to talk about, like, and staring into the camera. That's a new thing. Not super comfortable with that. So anyway, I hope that this is somewhat watchable, and I'll see if I have the guts to just post it as is with pauses and all. And yeah, I want to further this discussion, and part of it is therapeutic for me, just hearing a lot of things that make no sense to me, and especially when it's being put out by the institutions that are reaching millions, billions, and supposedly a lot of people believe this stuff. And so it's lonely feeling like I'm the only one, or one of the few, who thinks there's something off here. and I want to get back to on, you know, feeling good. So thanks.